G'day and welcome back to the Sage of the Dusty Page. It's been a while, but my other hobbies have sort of taken precedent over my tabletop hobbies, but the season's finished, so we come back to my other interests. So today we're going to talk about FROSTGRAVE, the FROSTGRAVE Folio by Joseph A. McCullough. It was published in 2017 and it's a collection of mini campaigns, 5 of them. The total of 15 odd scenarios spread over 71 pages. Dimitri Bermak has continued to do the marvellous and fantastic art in this book, so we'll get into it. I really do like the way the contents page is laid out. Sort of really spells out what you're going to get. I find it interesting that each scenario just introduces a few concepts, different ideas, for us to all have a bit of a crack at. So the first scenario, or the first mini campaign, is the Hunt for the Golem, and comprises of 3 scenarios. Here we go, straight into it. So you got the Hunt for the Golem. It's nice piece of art, that is for sure. So it creates a construct, or the enemy creature. It's a construct with limited intelligence and thought. Unfortunately, most of those thoughts are homicidal rage, but it can throw rocks, and if you actually kill it, it could explode. But you get 3 scenarios with this, just to introduce you to the scenario. You go on basically hunt, looking for this golem. You do a scout, and then you enter the house of the golem. The scenario includes a number of new items for the creation of golems. So they'll sit on a table that you can buy potentially, but yeah, construction hammer, construction oil mine wrench, true stake chisel, and a book of the construct. So and a script of the golem. So it's just new concepts, new items as usual. And we got this beautiful picture of I'm assuming it's the captain. So, because the next scenario is the sellsword. So in the sellsword campaign, the concept of a captain's been introduced. Captain is like it can lead another group of your warband. So you can have a wizard, an apprentice, and a captain. They can each group activate, and you can form 3 small teams. He's expensive. He's been around a while. He takes a cut of the treasure, but he can carry 5 items. And he's got a number of tricks, and he progresses in level the same as the wizard. I'm not sure to what extent, but I look at it, it's your campaign, you can do what you want really. But he's got some really cool tricks. Each trick of the trade is allowed to do the ones that he's allocated. He starts off with 2, and then he can choose as he progresses. But furious attack, you get +3 fight for 1 attack, and you've got to do that before the dice roll. But riposte is +1 fight on 1 attack, and you get to do that after the roll is made. So you can sort of influence die rolls as he as he goes. And he has the same rolls on the same survivor table as your wizard. If he comes up with a smash jaw, he can no longer do group activation. He wants a share of the treasure. The wizard must pay a captain percentage of the captain's level plus 10 rounded down of all gold acquired by the wizard by any means, including the sale of items. So, for example, a 3rd level captain must be given 13% of all gold acquired. But he doesn't take a share of the magic items. But it's really handy to give your warbander a good buff, another team leader, to enable you to activate multiple warband members is very good. And then we could just so this campaign, it basically introduces Null, the Null Man, and the Book of Null, and it's a pretty powerful item that allows a wizard off game to actually research and gain 10 experience points in between games. So it's pretty cool. And of course the Null Men, which are completely immune to magic, and they're drawn to it. So they are a bit of a bane of the wizard. Dark Alchemy, which is the 3rd campaign. It just got to go to the notes here. The 3 scenarios. Introduces 3 new creatures. Talks about playing collaboratively, but an alchemical monstrosity, set up on a 2x2 table or a 2.25 table. Skeletal run and spreading the flames, so the scenarios. But when you get a different treasure table to use, which is fairly stacked with grimoires and potions. Nice construct there. Makes me want to get the barbecue going. So you get your fire flingers, your alchemical monstrosity and burning skeletons. It also introduces a new potion table to the game, with lesser and greater potions. You get 2 potion tables. So an expansion of the number of potions, I think. And that just takes us through them all. Then we move into the next campaign, which is Arcane Locations. What's that of rock? I can't remember. But you get 3 more scenarios. Walton Manor, Ryko's Celestium, an arena without walls. It's a foul horn. That's what it is. All right, go back. Foul horn. Yeah. So the creatures introduced in this one, the Fellborn, or the Foul Horn, sorry, Starfire Elemental, and some new magic with the Scroll of Shape Starfire Elemental and the Lost Spell of Shape Starfire Elemental. But these scenarios also deal with the concept of the terrain being mobile and changing. So there's some really cool scenarios in there. I like the one with the manor house with the 2 stories. You set up 2 tables, and then each round you move the stairwell or a door. It's pretty good. It's also tacked on to the end of it is some new base resources, so things you can buy for your base and spend your gold on. So enchanted clocks, recovery room, weapon racks, and a shrine, quite a number of others there, which give different buffs and different bonuses to the wizard and the warband. And the last one, the last scenario, a lot of scenarios or campaign, is the Ravengers of Time. Basically, it focuses on time. So the first one is the Pyramid of Decay. They all sort of make you accountable of time. They push you forward. But they're well thought out, pretty good. The last one, scenario 3, I can't even pronounce that word. I give up. But you're into it, basically a death match with a vampiric Choromancer and a dying construct, and this guy's pretty tough. 28 health, fight 5, and a very good range of spells. So, and that is pretty much the end of the flip through of the book. Look, there's many hours of fun here. There's 15 odd scenarios. The scenarios are well constructed and thought out. The standout is the introduction of the captain. Is really good, and then opening your mind or mindset to mixing it up, changing the terrain, time limits, introducing different creatures or making up different creatures with different powers, such as the golem. With the recent release of Mortal Enemies, I look at the vampire in this at the end and think, I wonder if he could become a reoccurring enemy. He somehow survived the final encounter with the warband. In short, I think it's a good investment for your FROSTGRAVE collection, and well worth the 35 bucks that it's worth. But anyway, please like and subscribe. Have a great day.